What's up guys, Special Gizmo here and welcome to my first tutorial. My channel link will be in the description if you want to check out my animations, but today we're going straight into the tutorial. This should be the first tutorial on the channel, I believe. So hopefully you enjoy it. Today we're making a 3D text slash intro. Also be using optical flares. You're going to need 2 plugins for this. You're going to need the element plugin and you're going to need optical flares plugin. They're worth quite a lot, but you know, they're really professional and they have a really nice slick look to it. So altogether you should be making a nice product like this. That's just very simple, but I know you could do a lot to this. You could adapt it, add some squares, some background, some smoke, all these things you can add. But as it's my first tutorial, sorry, I'm going to make it nice and slow and sexual, I guess. So to do this, you want to make a new composition. Let's just call this tutorial. Make sure it's 1920 by 1080. I like to use 29.97 frames per second. You could use 30 or 60, but I prefer using 29.97 mainly because it makes me feel cleverer. Cleverer? That's not even a word. It makes me feel more clever. So you want to press OK once you've done this. Once you've done this, you want to create the text. So to do this, you press T. Sorry, not T. You press Control T, but I'm just gonna click it now because I feel kind of stupid. And we're just gonna write tutorial. Oh, tutorial. This text is Devil Breeze, if you're wondering. It's a really nice text. Really professional, looks really slick. So definitely you should definitely get this font. Okay, so once you have this, you want to make the 3D part using the Element 3D plugin. You want to press Control Y. I'm going to call it Element 3D. Make sure it's comp size. Put it behind your tutorial. Make sure you click on the eye, so make sure it's like not showing the tutorial text. Once you've done this, you're meant to type in element. Drag the element onto the Element 3D. Go on to group. Sorry, what I'm saying. Go on to custom layers, custom text and masks, and path layer 1. You want to click onto tutorial. Now you want to go into scene setup. You want to go onto presets. Oh no, sorry, you want to press this first. And you should have a nice 3D text. You can make this as you want. But for me, I'm just going to do the same one as I had on the tutorial. I believe I had something like this. Was it? Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember what colors I used. You can choose the colors. You can use any of these presets. You could also use icons as well. You can make your own, or you can just use some of the presets. But just for now, I'm just going to be using the presets that they give you. Press OK once you've done that. You might want to scale it up or something. But as for the tutorial, we have that nice swooshing and effect. I'm pretty sure you're aware of here. We're going to create that. So to do this, you need to go on to transform. Make sure the stopwatch is selected. Make sure the scale at the beginning is on 0. You want to go across about 1 second or so, maybe a bit less than that, and you just want to scale it up. I'm going to scale up to about 200. 200 seems nice. Then you want to go about 3 frames ahead. You want to change it to 195. Go back up to 200. Go over to 198. And then up to 200. Cool. So now we have this nice bouncy effects. You want to select all these keyframes, right click and press keyframe assistance, easy ease. This will make it a bit more bouncy and more likable, I would say. Then just go a few frames ahead. Turn up the scaling a bit. And then just go 2 frames ahead from this. Make it go up to 217, let's say. And then go about here. And change it to 0. Okay, so right now we have this, the bouncy effects. Oh, sorry, let me just re-render that. Again, if it doesn't look as clean, you can always edit it the way you want it to be. But for now, that looks pretty slick and nice. So, now we've done this, you want to put on a background. You can use any background you want. Just for me, I'm going to be using a preset I made in Photoshop. It's like, well, as you can see right now, it's just what it is. You can use anything. You can use a dark blue background, a black background, just a plain black. You can use anything you want, of course. And, of course, again, we're going to be missing the optical flares. Now, to get the optical flares, you meant to press Ctrl-Y, type in flare, by creating a solid. Go onto your effects and presets, and type in wiggle. Oh, sorry, not wiggle, what I'm saying. Type in optical flares. Of course. Go into optical flares. Make sure you center it all up. Once you've done that, you can change color. For me, I'm using gold. Change the mode to add. And there you go, you have this nice little silky effect. Then you want to go over to this ellipse tool. Make a circle over it. Go into mask 1 and change up the feathering. Just turn it up by a lot. I mean a lot. And then once you've done that, you want to keyframe it so it goes small to big. So what I mean by that, you basically do the same as before from the text. So you go to 0 at the beginning. You don't do the bouncy effect, obviously. But, you know, it's quite nice to do things like that. But, again, it's a tutorial, so don't worry too much about that. Scale it up. And then when the text goes, you want to shrink it. So you want to click this triangle. Go over to here. And press 0. And sharpen things up a little. And we've nearly done. We're missing out on one thing. Again, this is completely optional, this part that I'm about to do. Type in wiggle. Wiggle rotation. I'm going to put that on the flare. And then you want to go to wiggle rotation on the element. Go on to the... Make sure you highlighted the element 3D. Go to wiggle rotation. And type in 0.3. And change this part to 10. And this should again make it nice and slick, like so. So this is what I have for you today. It's basically the same as this one, apart from this one says Gizmo. We'll just render it out, and this is the final product. So hopefully you enjoyed this first tutorial for you guys. If it's not amazing, it is my first tutorial, so don't be too harsh. But yeah, if you really like this content, maybe want to see more, see some visualizations, let's say, PMVs, if you're a brony, definitely go check out my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later.